Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to play round 3 from our Pebble Beach Tournament. 2006 golfers featuring Phil Mickelson, Tiger Woods, and Vijay Singh. And Phil Mickelson will be the first to tee it off here on round 3. He's 5 under after the first 2 rounds, so a little bit off the pace of the leaders, but I think 13 under, I believe, is the leaders are at now. So let's see what Phil can do but he did make the cut, and we'll see what he can do on round 3. So he'll be teamed up with Richard Johnson, and each of the golfers in round 3 are going to be pairs, whereas they were mostly triplets. What triplets? Tri-pair, whatever it is. Threesomes. So anyway, without further ado, let's tee it off on Pebble Beach, hole number 1. So alright, so Phil Mickelson on hole 1, par 4, 381. He's got his long iron here. And he's got a good shot, but it's going to be a little bit off to the left. So good distance on it. He'll be on the rough over here. So Richard Johnson is going to be facing a birdie putt from 8 feet. So Phil with the long iron here needs a 10 and above to have a shot. Oh, might have a very good hit here. He's going to be short. So Phil with the pitching wedge now. And good shot here. So he'll get his putter out here from 9 feet. Needs a 100 and above. Oh, and does not get it. So Phil ends up bogeying the first hole, so not a very good start for Phil to drop the 4 under. And Johnson was able to get his par. So he did not land his birdie shot from 8 feet. So hole 2, par 5, 502 yards. So Johnson is in the D range here after his first shot in the fairway. Phil with the driver. Oh man, that's the worst shot I think I've seen. Not only is he short distance, but he's off to the left. So Phil, having a rough start, is in the rough here for hole number 2. And he will go first. So he needs a good shot here. And he'll go for the green. Alright, so he's got his wood out now. Needs a 13 or above. Oh. Another rough shot here. So he'll be on the fringe for his 3rd shot. Johnson laid it up. Phil probably should have laid up. So Phil needs at least a 114 or above to guarantee a 1 shot. Otherwise, oh man, otherwise he'll face a 2-putt, which he's going to get a 2-putt. Ouch. So definitely a forgettable start for Phil Mickelson. So he continues to drops a actually he's able to get a par there anyway, so not too horrible, although he had a opportunity to get a birdie there. So Phil at +1. Richard Johnson bogeys the hole and ends up at 1 over par also for the round 3. So hole 3, par 4, 390. Phil gets ready as his wood. And a much better shot here. Good distance on that. 309 yards. Oh my goodness, hold on there. And we may be taking that back as it looks like we have an error here. We'll be right back. Alrighty, so we had to redo that shot there. Luckily everything else saved, but so we ended up just getting a 297 here. We didn't go by the dice rolls as it was a 307 or 309 anyway. So we just went with where it was here. Alright, so Richard Johnson now is facing a birdie shot from 25 feet. Phil Mickelson in the fairway here, so has a good chance at getting a birdie at this hole. So he's got his short iron out now, needs a 4 or above. Good shot, but wish they would have reversed these numbers here as it would have been a lot closer to the hole, but he'll take it. So he'll be facing a 27-foot putt for a birdie. So Phil needs a 194 or above. Does not get it. So he'll end up with a par. Let's see what Richard Johnson does as we go to par 4, hole number 4. And Richard Johnson is also able to get his par, unable to birdie it. So Phil with the hole 4, par 4, 331. Has his long iron out. He's ready to grip and rip. Oh, a nice shot here. And looks like he's going to be offset to the middle there, but it's going to be good distance on it. So it's an excellent shot there, 262 yards. So it's less than 100 yards and an opportunity for a birdie at least. And Johnson's got a 26-foot putt for birdie, similar to what he had the last hole. So let's see if Phil has his pitching wedge out here. See if we can get a high roll on the white D20. Oh, does not. So he'll have a even more longer shot than last hole, 34-foot putt. So he needs a 194 or above. No, decides to be conservative there. As we head into the par 3, hole number 5. Under 88 yards. So both golfers tied at 1 over for the day. So Phil with the long iron out. Oh, just misses that one too. So Phil not having a great start to this tournament. I mean, to this round 3 of the tournament. So he'll be off short and TGFC. So it looks like Johnson is just a little ahead of him in the middle here. So Phil is pitching wedge out here now. Much better shot this time. So he'll have a 8-foot putt for birdie. For par. And Richard Johnson with a 2-foot putt for par. So Phil needs to get this, needs 100 or above. And easily gets this one. And Johnson's also able to get his par. So head to hole 6, par 5, 513 yards. Phil with his driver out here. Lots of water on the right, so you want to stay away from the right side. So Phil being conservative here. Gets in the C mid fairway here, probably about right there somewhere. And Johnson joins him right about the same spot. Phil will go first. He's a little bit behind Johnson. And see if Phil decides he's going to go for it. Decides he's going to go for it again. It's a little bit of a risky shot like last time. Hopefully he'll have better results than he did last time. And he does not. So it's going to be short. And Richard Johnson decides to lay up, probably a wise choice there. So Phil with the pitching wedge now. So he'll be facing a birdie shot of 21 feet. Richard Johnson with a 13-foot putt for birdie. So Phil needs a 191 and above to get that done. Not a bad shot, but not going to be quite enough. So Phil is able to get his birdie. And actually, I'm sorry, he's able to get hit. Yeah, he get his birdie. And Richard Johnson just gets his par. So Phil takes a 1-stroke lead over Johnson. 5 under for the tournament. So Johnson interesting. I thought they were both tied last time. I guess not. Let's take a look at the scorecard here. So Johnson must have been 2 over. That's interesting. I thought he was... No, he was just 1 over. And now he is 1. Okay. Let's take a look here. 5, so he was 1 over and 1 under now. So he's right. That's strange. He should be at... Because if he's 1 over here and 1 under here, he should be right at 0 for the day. So I think they got Phil's and his score mixed up. And I think Phil should be actually at 1 over. So I think we got a little error here. Let's see if it'll correct itself. Huh, interesting. That's strange. Alright, so Phil with the short iron, the hole 7 par 3. Just 106 yards. Very short one. Definitely does not want to go long or to the right here. And I think he will be alright. So an excellent shot. So a good shot at to get a birdie here. Yeah, there we go. And I think it readjust. Yeah, I think it fixed itself here. So Phil's where he should be, and Richard Johnson, I think, is where he should be too. So we'll check it out after this. So Phil with the putter. Excellent, excellent shot here. And Phil is going to end up getting an excellent birdie shot here. So very good shot there. Phil's shot of the day, definitely. Let's take a look here as we head to the 8th hole. Mr. Brody in the background saying hi to all his fans. Does not like all the birdies out there or the golf sound. Mr. Brody does not like the golf club when it's swung or the sound that it makes. So let's take a look here. So Phil should be at even. She is. And okay. Alright, so and Johnson also even. Alright, so we're good now. Alright, so hole 8, par 4, 418. Phil with his long iron out here. See if we can get a good shot here. Excellent shot. Just misses the A range, but he'll take it. He's right in the middle of the fairway here. Excellent shot. Johnson decides to ATGML. Right over here in the rough, off to the left. So Phil with his mid-iron needs a 6 or above and a high roll on the D20. Oh, excellent shot here, though. Let's see if he can get close to the hole. It's an exceptional shot. So he'll still have his work cut out for him. So a 23-foot putt for birdie. Whereas Johnson, in order to save par, needs to sink his 12-foot putt. So Phil needs a 191 and above to assure that. Oh, nice shot, but just misses. So Phil's able to get par. And Johnson is also going to get his par as we head to the 9th. So last hole in the front 9. Par 4, 466. Phil with his driver. Ready to grip and rip. Definitely want to stay away from the right here. Oh, very conservative here. But he stays in the middle. So Phil saw that water there and made sure he did not land in it. And Richard Johnson a little further out. A little more daring. So Phil with the mid iron. He's a 6 and above. Oh, not a very good shot here. So he'll be off left rough. So I think he's right over here. Is it short? I'm not sure exactly where that is. Oh, over here. Off left rough. So he definitely stayed away from the water, about as far away from the water as he can get. So he'll have a tough third shot here, whereas Richard Johnson has a 12-foot putt for a birdie. A chance to take the lead in the group. Pitching wedge. Alright, 167 and above to get it to keep his birdie here. Oh, horrible shot here. So Phil 3-putts it. Oh man. So Phil with a double bogey on this hole. So Phil's looks like he corrected his problems, but now seem to have sprung their ugly head up here now. And we'll be right back. So Phil thinks he needs a cup of coffee, so he's going to take a little break here and get his cup of coffee and come right back. Alrighty, Phil's done some little regrouping here after the front 9. Rather forgettable front 9. He's got himself a cup of coffee and he's ready to go on hole number 10, par 4, 446. So Richard Johnson has already teed off. He's in the D mid fairway. And Phil with the driver. And 10 and 14. So not a bad shot here. So C mid fairway, 292-yard drive. So wants to stay away from the right here, lots of water. So hole 10, par 4, 446. And shot number 2, mid iron. Excellent shot here. So a cup of coffee seems to have done the trick here. As Phil will have a excellent shot at a birdie shot here, 6-foot putt for birdie, so he needs 100 or above. And Johnson bogeys the hole to go to 1 over. So Phil with his putter out. Oh man, it looks like he had a little bit too much caffeine here as continues to struggle and is only able to get his par. So opportunity missed there on the 10th hole. So we're off to the 11th. So Phil sitting at 2 over par after 10. So hole 11, par 4, 380. Phil with the driver. And didn't get much on this one. He's going to be off to the right and in the rough. So thankfully it wasn't on the last hole where there would have been some wet stuff. So Johnson with the C mid fairway. So Phil with the mid iron now. Needs a 7 or 6 or above. Gets it here, but he's not going to be that close. So he's going to have a tough shot for birdie. So Phil facing a 42-foot putt for birdie. And Johnson a 15-foot putt for birdie. So he needs a 196 or above. And plays it conservatively. And gets his par. So Johnson, I think, ended up getting a birdie there. Let's check it out here. No, Johnson ended up parring it also. Alright, so hole 12, par 3, 202 yards. Phil with the long iron. Lots of sand around the front of the hole here. And around the right side of the hole. It's a 10. Oh my goodness, what a horrible shot here. And wow. So Phil besides himself here. Phil over here in the rough over here. And also Johnson in the rough. TGML. Johnson over here. So Phil will have a chip shot here. It needs a at least a 113 here. At least a 113 at the lowest. Actually, 50 needs no lower than a 50, but definitely wants to try to get a 114 or above to guarantee that one putt. And he's able to not get that. So Phil will need above a 15, so he should be able to do this with ease. 128. So he's one putts it and gets his par. So Phil at 2 over for the tournament. I mean for the day. 3 under for the tournament, and Richard Johnson at 1 over for the day. So Phil will get his wood out here. Very good distance on this shot, though. It's definitely his best drive of the day. 311 yards, so he'll just have 88 yards to the hole. So excellent shot here. So Phil desperately needs a birdie on this hole. He's going to have any chance to get in amongst the leaders. And looks like ETGFL. So on the rough is Johnson over here. Phil with a short iron, needs a 4 and above. Very good shot here, not very close to the hole though. So he'll need a 191 and above, 21-foot putt for birdie. And Johnson with a 10-foot putt for par. And Phil unable to get the birdie after a promising start to the hole as we head to the 14th. So par 5, 573 here, one of the longer holes here at Pebble Beach, the 14th. So Phil with his driver out. Excellent shot here, but it's going to be hooking a little bit to the left. Actually, not hooking. Phil is a lefty, so it's going to slice to the left. I guess we would call it. A good distance on it. But he'll be in the rough. I'll be right over here somewhere. Maybe over here. It looks like Johnson is laid up to the left over here. So Phil with the long iron now needs a 10 or above. Excellent shot here. So he'll face a long eagle putt, but an eagle putt nonetheless. Well, perhaps not an eagle shot. So Phil, I guess, decided to lay it up. It was an automatic layup. Alright, so he'll have a chance at a birdie anyway. Should have a good chance at a birdie. He needs a 4 and above here. And he laid up mid-4, and Richard Johnson lay up left. Right up here. So the short iron. Good shot, but again, not very close to the hole. So 18-foot putt for birdie. And Johnson needs an 11-foot putt for birdie, so Phil's got to land one of these once in a while. Now would be a good time. Needs that 167 or above. And he's able to do it. So Phil finally gets another birdie. And he's at 1 over for the day. As we head to the 15th. So Phil would like to finish strong in this. And get under for the day, definitely. So hole 15, par 4. 397. Phil with the driver out. Not very much on this one. He's going to be off to the left, too. Phil off to the left a lot today. And he's going to be in the rough. Just missed the sand in the rough here, looks like. And Johnson joins him right around the same area. So Phil with his mid-iron now. He's a 6 or above. Excellent shot out of the sand here. Nice sand save for Phil. So he'll face an 18-foot putt for birdie, and Johnson bogeys the hole. So let's see if Phil can get back-to-back birdies here. Needs a 167 or above to do that. Oh my goodness, that's the worst you can get here, a 1-0. And Phil will 3-putt it. Oh my goodness. So Phil continues to struggle with his putting. And that is going to make him back to 2 over for the day, as Johnson joins him there also. So just 3 more holes left. Hole 16, par 4, 4-3. Phil with the long iron. Man, another bad shot here. But he does stay in the middle. 272 yards. And Johnson just ahead of him. So Phil will shoot first. Phil with the mid-iron out now. Needs a 6 or above. Decent shot here. So Phil with another birdie opportunity, 152 or above. And he'll get his birdie. So Phil birdies 2 of the last 3 holes. As we head to the 17th, another par 3. So definitely needs to stay away from the left. He's been living on the left here. Needs to stay away from that with this hole. 178 yards, par 3. And that is going to be, he will do that. So he'll have a birdie opportunity here, 24 feet. Johnson, much closer to the hole. He'll have a much easier opportunity here at 4 feet, 4-foot putt for birdie. So Phil unable to get a birdie. And he gets his par. So it looks like Johnson did get his birdie there to go to 2 over now. So Phil with a 1-stroke lead. Definitely needs to stay away from the left here on the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach. Par 5, 543. And not much distance on this, but C mid fairway, so he'll take it. And B left rough is going to be close to the water is Johnson, but he stays out of it. So Phil is going to go for it here, might as well. Go for the green here. He's a 13 or above. And finally gets a good shot here, although he's not going to be that close to the hole here. But he'll have an eagle opportunity from 36 yards out. And Johnson will have a birdie opportunity from 31. So Phil can sink this eagle putt. It'd be a good way to finish, and he'll be able to finish at 1 under for the day. If not, he'll have a chance to finish at even par for the day. So 196 or above, so Phil needs a good shot here. Good shot, but it's not going to be quite enough here. So he will get his birdie, though. Oh, course stroke adjustment here. What's that? Yes! So Phil is able to sink it with the 20 there to go to 1 under. So Phil finishes strong with an eagle. Didn't look like it was going to be an eagle there, but he got some spin on it and is able to spun back and into the hole. Wow. So a nice finish by Phil there to go 1 under. So he finishes with an eagle. So definitely a strong finish on that last hole there with an eagle. Had a couple, 1, 2, 3 birdies for the day, a double bogey, and 2 bogeys. So, well, not a great day for Phil, but he does finish 1 under to go to 6 under after 3. So, still, I believe 7 shots off the leader. So he's going to have his work cut out for him in that last round. He's going to have the round of his life in order to get back in this. But that eagle definitely helps his chances there. So let's take a look at where Phil sits amongst the leaders here. Actually, I think it's going to be more than 13 under. There was actually 13 under after 2, so there's definitely going to be, I think the leaders are higher than that now. Actually, they're not. So it looks like we had some leaders drop there a little. Oh, actually, the main leaders haven't gone yet. That's right. That's right. It still is 13 under, but that's after 2 there. So the leaders after 3 right now. Actually, Phil's still sitting pretty amongst them though, but the best golfers of the first 2 rounds have yet to go yet. So Phil currently, after of the golfers that have completed 3 rounds, actually isn't doing too bad for 7, 8 sits technically only 3 shots behind. But again, the best golfers, unless some of the best golfers totally fall apart, Phil will be behind there. But so far right now, he's sitting at, for those golfers who finished 3, he is in 4th place amongst those golfers. So still quite a few golfers. You can see from here on, these are still the golfers that are yet to go, and are the ones in black right here, as 5 under was the cut there. So Phil was just able to make the cut. Actually, I think it was a little bit higher than, I think it was like 3 under. Yeah, because 2 under missed the cut. So 3 under was able to make the cut. So just a handful of golfers left here to finish it out. So next, if it keeps up with the pairings here, it's going to be Vijay Singh will go next. He's sitting at 11 under. So, and then Tiger Woods. Actually, it won't be next. I'm sorry. It'll be Tiger Woods next. Yeah, Tiger Woods will be next as it goes reverse order here. So let's see where 2, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So it looks like Tiger Woods is going to be teamed up with Stuart Appleby, both at 8 under. And Vijay Singh is going to be with Aaron Baddeley. And Singh sits at 11 under. So still got some good golfing to go. The best golfer is yet to come. So we'll see you with Tiger Woods next up for his third round of the Pebble Beach 2006 tournament. So take care, God bless, and we'll see you in the next golfer from round 3, Tiger Woods. Bye-bye now.